when I do my black tea, Sepkim every day, I always pray in my future life. From a very young age, I will meet my teacher again and do the Dharma from a very young age. And not meet the Dharma when I'm 30 or 40 or 50. It's too late already. I pray very much when I'm young. Again, like in this life, I can meet the Dharma. Can you imagine? I met the greatest teachers in New Jersey when there was no Dharma in the West. So I feel that in my previous life, whether I'm High Lama or not is of no concern. But in my previous life, I feel that I served my gurus quite well. That in this life, at a very young age, without wasting time, I met them at 7, 8 years old. Can you imagine? So I pray in my future lives will be the same, because I don't want to meet the Dharma when I'm 40, 30, 40, 50, wasted so much time, made money, got married, had kids, they grow older, have grandkids, and they get older, and they're difficult to practice, my body's not fit, and then die. I couldn't bear that. I couldn't. So that's what I pray every day when I do my prayer. I can start Dharma young again. This life, I'm fine. This life, nothing will deter me, take me away, or make me doubt, or push me away from the Dharma. Nothing. Not my parents, not my friends, not my peers. No one can deter me from the Dharma. No one can move my mind. Since I left home at 15, till now, I'm 47. No one can deter me from the Dharma. And from now till the rest of my life, no one can deter me from the Dharma. There will be no time saying, oh, Dharma's good, no good, maybe I'm wasting my time. Never. My mind is very firm. This must be because of my previous life. Practice. I'm not showing off cause and the effect. So nothing in this life will deter me ever. And the third thing is, nothing in this life will deter me for developing more selflessness and less selfishness. I will keep practicing to become more and more daily. Always. These are 3 things I will do, always. What you develop in your mind, you carry with you in this life and future lives. So if your Dharma is unstable, your practice is unstable, the solution is not to make it less, is to do more. That's the solution. Whatever instability you feel in your mind comes very clearly from lack of practice, lack of transformation, lack of genuine transformation on a deeper level. That's everyone. Me, you. So therefore, if you have doubts, you have problems, your mind goes up and down, instead of straying away from the Dharma, to say, oh, I have to do business, oh, I have to make money, I have to take care of my parents, those are all excuses. In fact, if you met Dharma late, you should do double now, because time is short. People who are 20 years old passes away. People who are 30 years old passes away. People who are 80 years old passes away. After 50, 60, 60, 70, how much Dharma do you think you can do? How strong do you think your body will be? How alert will your mind be? Some people are very alert when they're older. Some people are very fit. There's always exceptions, of course. How much Dharma do you think you can do after 60? Don't think I make money, and then when I'm 40, 50, 60, I do Dharma. It will never be. Why? Check yourself now to see how much Dharma you do. If you do very little now, why do you think you'll do more at 10 years? If you do very little now and you think you'll do more in 10 years' time, then you are opposite of karma. Why? If you do that now, you create the karma to do more 10 years. If my previous life didn't practice Dharma, I don't think at this age, in this life, at a very young age, I would practice Dharma. I'm not telling you I'm attained, or I'm a high Lama, or I'm so great. I'm just telling you, I have a great interest in Dharma and trust. It came from another life. Same for the rest of you. So therefore, if you think you're going to practice Dharma when you're 50, 60, 70, no. If you're doing Dharma work, do double and triple now. Do not be attached to sleep, family, comforts, health. Don't. When they put you inside that coffin, you can sleep. Don't. Catch up now. Do more Dharma now. Practice now. Practice for yourself. Practice for your brothers and sisters. Practice for your mother and father. Practice for your husband and wife. Practice for your children. Practice for your friends. Practice for everyone. Why? Because if you become better, you will benefit everyone around you. Now is the time to do more dharma. Now is the time. There is no other time. So if you say, I'll do it later, it's not possible. Why? It's like saying, I'm not going to plant the apple tree, but I'll pluck the apple later. I don't have time. If you don't plant the tree, how will you have apple later? If you don't do more dharma now, how will you do later? Then some people think, I'll leave it for next life. No. If you're going to leave it for next life, you're pretty much going to leave it. You won't do it in your next life. You will not do it in your next life. You don't have control of your next life. You don't know where you're going to be in your next life. Now go all the way. It's better to live a few years practicing the Dharma and dying doing the Dharma than to live a long life, very little Dharma or no Dharma. Think about it. So don't be attached to your health. Take care of it. Don't be attached means to use that as an excuse. Don't be attached to your families, because the family will never end. Don't be attached to your creature comforts. None of that. You know why? All that will not matter at all. Do Dharma work now double, triple, quadruple. How can I do so much? Of course you can do so much. Look what you can do now compared to what you can do 20 years ago as a child, 30 years ago. Of course you can do more. It's only the will. It's very important. If people protest against you, your partners, your parents, to do Dharma, I'm so sorry. Sometimes we just have to make a difficult choice, just like what Buddha did when he left his family. I love my mother, just like you do. And when I left, I broke her heart. But if I didn't leave and break her heart, we would not be here today. So that's a pain that I have to endure in order to bring Dharma to others. And when I went to receive Dharma teachings, I lied every single day for years. Because if my mother knew I was going for Dharma teachings, she would be very ferocious, very angry. Because she wanted me to have a good life, to get married, to have kids, to go to college, to earn money. Because that's what she left her country for, to America, to live the American dream. She didn't leave America. She didn't leave her country to America to watch her son become a monk. Because to her, a monk is suffering, loneliness. But because she doesn't know Dharma. I don't resent her. I don't think anything bad against her. I miss her. And I wish I could have talked to her. But that's all I can do. I needed to do what my heart told me, to go and pursue Dharma. So I left when I was 15, with a lot of sadness, with a lot of tears. I never spoke to my mother ever again, because she didn't want to speak to me anymore. So I didn't speak to my mother for 20 years, 30 years, so she died. At all, because she didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want to see me in robes. She called up my gurus and cursed them. And reported them to the police, reported them to immigration, to say that they're taking the son away by saying wrong things to me, which wasn't true. My gurus never fought back with my mother in New Jersey. Never. Never. So, but if I didn't do all that, I wouldn't be here today. There would be no Kachar. I wouldn't have served Godin. I wouldn't have met Saramji. I'll be a middle-aged old man now, married, with some ugly little kids, putting them to school, doing some business, and then dying. Oh my God. Thank God that didn't happen. Thank Buddha that didn't happen. Just imagine I would have been a middle-aged man now, in America, fat, just having some kids. Eating, going on vacation. You know, another fat American. Eating hamburgers and French fries. Watching ridiculous TV shows. Hoping that when I go to McDonald's, no one comes in there with a shotgun and shoots me because they're unhappy. That's very common in America. Just think, I would have just been oh my God, I would have been you. I would have been Henry Uy. I would have been Cage Ung. Not that they're so bad. I would have been Eric Chung. Seriously speaking, Imagine if I'd done that. Imagine me with some hair, with a shirt on, sitting somewhere in America watching TV, drinking beer. I did something right. And I'm sorry to have hurt my mother. I am sorry. But I had no choice. It's either pick her and sacrifice my spiritual practice and Ganden and meditations and my monkhood. Because if my mother won, she and I both would have lost. Because she would have been a cause for me not to become a monk, cause for me not to do dharma, cause for me to go to the 3 lower realms. She and I both will suffer. Not because she's a bad person, she doesn't know. Anyone that stops us from doing the dharma, whoever they are, creates heavy negative karma. Heavy. Heavy. I'm not close to my dad at all. Now, he's another story, but I'm very close to my mom. I respect her to the day I left till now. Very much. You will not get a better mom like my mom. But what can I do? When she was well, she was not well most of the time. My point to you is, I'm not telling you to run away from home or go against your family. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that dharma practice is never easy because you're going towards something very high. You want to open up a small sundry shop and sell a few drinks? It's very easy. You want to open up Jaya Jesko, Takashamaya? How hard is that? So the bigger the goal, the more you have to endure. Tahan. All right, so I do not mean any disrespect to my mother. No. And I'm so sorry to hurt her. But I have to be a monk. I have to study the Dharma. I have to go to India. I have to meet my gurus. I have to live and use my life for the Dharma. I have to. This came from inside of me. No one told me. I had to. Because I looked at my parents and I looked at their friends and I looked at my neighbors. I looked at my friends' parents and I said, I don't want to grow up and be them. I'm so sorry, no offense. So that's why in this life, nothing will deter me. Nothing. I will go all the way. I haven't reached my goal yet. But I will.